help us to, I don't know, live abroad, work from home, work remotely, and everything. All right. So the immersion usually is guided by a host. This host, most of the time, is not a teacher, is not someone who works in education, like teaching English. It's usually someone who works in a different area but wants to develop their leadership. And it's just I am here, I am a teacher, but usually the hosts are not. All right. Victoria created this subject. She created the questions and everything, and this is a good way also to practice her English. And today we're going to talk about this subject. There are 8 of us here, so I'm going to split us in 2 breakout rooms. And in the breakout room, I will ask you to choose someone to read the question, make sure everybody's going to have the chance to talk a little bit. So please do not talk too much. Like try to balance the speaking time. Do not correct the other talkers. This is a place to make mistakes. So make mistakes as much as you can. We are here to practice and not to judge each other or to correct. All right. It's also a place to connect to each other. So I know there are a lot of guys here that work in tech. So if you want to exchange LinkedIn accounts and everything, feel free to do it. It's also a place to network with other people. And I think that's it. As I was saying, this is not a class, but if we also have classes, you can find more information on the website. And in the breakout room, if you need any help, there's a button down below called Ask for Help. If something happens, if you need anything, I am here to help you. Just click and I can go to the room to help you. All right. Do you guys have any questions? Mainly the ones who are here for the first time. Lucas, Lua, and Kelly, any questions?
It's okay.
Or please.
It's okay.
No, it's okay. All right, guys. So I'm going to split us right now.
So we're gonna read for
I didn't.
each other.
Not right now. Yeah, I will split us right now, and then we are going to do it. All right.
Okay.
So I just need 1 minute to split us in the room, and then we're going to start.
Okay.
So I'm going to have here in the main room with me Lucas, Lua, and also Kelly, since it's their first time, and then the other guys are going to the breakout room. All right. All right, guys, at 7:50 something, 52, 53, I'll bring you all back, and don't forget to introduce yourself. All right. Let's just go.
Okay.
All righty. Bye, bud. Enjoy it. All right. So as usual, we always start introducing ourselves. So I will ask you guys to introduce yourselves again. Now for YouTube, because the guys who are watching us, they don't know who you are yet. I know a little, but of course, now you can talk a little bit more about you. Like if you work in tech, what area do you work in tech? Well, a little bit more about you in more details, all right? So Lucas, let's start with you again. Introduce yourself, please.
Okay. I'm Lucas. I'm married, but not child. And I live in São Paulo. I work in organization technologies.
Very good. All right. Welcome aboard then. And I'm going to hear from Kelly now. And you, Kelly, can you introduce yourself, please? And you can tell more about your hobbies, what you like to do, and everything.
Okay. My current job now is a receptionist at City Hall. I don't like that. Because of this, I want to change my job. So I choose start study technology. I have some friends who work in this area, so talk with them. I start to be interested in that. And also, I like to watch TV series as well. They eat fast food. They go out sometimes with some friends. I believe that that's all.
Very good. Where do you live, Kelly?
I live in Aracaju, Sergipe.
Awesome. Very good. Welcome aboard. And I also love eating fast food, sleeping. This is definitely these are definitely my hobbies, watching series. There is a show I love called The Office. I don't know if you guys I've already watched it, but it's my favorite. And yeah, that's it about me. And Lua, how about you? Share with us who you are.
Yeah, again, my name is Luan. Living in Jacarezinho, Paraná, and I'm support analyst. I working with Dynatrace and observability, monitoring, and another tools. It's also the name of the course is Certified Tech Developer, and it's this I'm nervous because I don't talk about a long time, and it's very hard to express yourself in English, but
It is.
I hope you understand what
Yeah.
I want to talk to you guys.
Definitely. And I made a choice today to let all of you who are coming for the first time here in the main room. So it's also challenging for me, you know. Usually I have like someone who already knows how it works, but all of you are new, so I hope we have a good moment here. Don't forget, this is a place to make mistakes. So of course we are going to feel nervous. I am nervous too because I don't work in tech. Like I work in education, basically. And also with communities and everything, so it's okay. Everybody's nervous, and we're going to nail it. You know, everything's going to be okay by the end.
Yeah, but I like the challenge.
Yeah, me too. Not during it, after it usually.
Yeah, it's good.
Usually after it. So
The
let's
butterflies.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, it's good after it. Guys, I want to know from you. Let's start then with the questions. We can talk a little bit about the experiences you guys have already had. So have you ever had the chance to move to another city to work or to study, or you have always worked at your city? Let's start with you, Kelly. Have you always worked there in Aracaju?
Actually, in a city very close here, I can go there and back every single day. So I never needed to really move to another city to work or study. I always live here, unfortunately.
So do you intend to work like abroad, or do you have any plans to move, and where?
Yeah, for sure. I love cold place, cold weather, and here in northeast of the country is pretty hot. So my dream is go to England, some place that is very rainy and winter. But if it's not possible at first, I would like to go to the south of the country, someplace more cold, just that. Then I believe that working in technology is more possible for me to that.
Yes, it gives you more like opportunities to work from home or to work like remotely, right? Like not only I am saying working from home, but it can be anywhere, right? This is really nice. Yeah, very good. I loved it. And how about you, Lucas? Any plans, or have you ever had this experience? Share with us.
I always work in my states, and sometimes working another city, my always in my state.
Very good. And what do you think of the idea of working somewhere else, like in another country or in another state? Do you like this idea? Do you have any plans?
Sorry, I understand.
Oh, of course, I will say again. What do you think of the idea of living in another country, living abroad? Do you have any plans to live abroad?
No, actually no.
Do you want to continue there where you live in São Paulo?
Yes, and
Right.
recently I'm study university, so fixed here.
You need to be there, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. And how about you, Lua? Share with us. Have you ever had this opportunity?
No, I've always been here, and I've always working in my city, and now in my home, because the home office, the enterprise is in São Paulo, but I work in my home. It's a good change for me because I work from like 10 years in a job I don't like it, and it's not my area. And now I made the transition for the technology, and it's very good for me now.
So just like changing a little bit the questions, like moving to question number 2. Nowadays, your work model is remote, right? Like you work remotely. You, Lua?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
remote.
Is it better for you? Like, was your last job in person? Like, what are the advantages of working from home in your life?
It's a lot. It's like I don't losing time in transit, and I gain so much time in my routine. I have more time to study. I had more time to spend time. She's old, and I think that is the advantage.
Yeah,
about
very good, very
work
good.
from
Yeah.
home.
Yeah, very good. I loved it. Yeah, I think it's the same for me. I like in 2021, I was working at a school, and then I was invited to work at an online school. And I was like, oh, that will be great, because I got used to working from home during the pandemic. And then I was like, oh, okay, so I will quit this job and start something new. And then I started working from home last year, and it was just perfect. It's really good. And there are so many advantages. We have more flexibility. I think for me, the only part that is bad is that I want to work the whole time, and I still couldn't find the balance between uh not working all the time. I still need to work on it and prioritize my stuff. But it's okay. Let's keep trying, right? And how about you, Kelly? What is your work model? Have you ever had the chance to work remotely? Share with us.
Actually not. This is my second dream, working remotely, because I'm a receptionist. I need to stay there in the organ, the institutional. So that's all. It's not good. I just see advantages. I work at home, so I am trying to get to that.
Yeah, can you see any advantages working in person? Like, is there anything that is good in this style?
Actually not. I don't know, is because of the place that I work in. I don't like the atmosphere there, but it's recording, yeah. So yeah, for someone there are, but for me not.
Okay, I got it. Yeah, I totally feel you, and it's interesting because nowadays I work here on TALKNTALK, and I love my job and everything. And some weeks ago we had the chance to work in person, and I love everybody, but it didn't change anything. I could be at home, like, and I needed to take the bus, take the subway. Like, of course it was good to be around the guys, but
A lot of time wasted.
yeah, that's it. So I totally feel you, Kelly. And Lucas, how about you? Share with us.
Actually, I'm working remote. Like this is flexible, but sometimes hard work, and times is difficult. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. We can help you. A gente pode ajudar. If you don't know the word, we are here. Okay. What do you want to say?
Okay, thanks. Yeah, is it. I like it, and happy this format. But sometimes it's difficult. Conciliate other tasks and pessoal tasks.
Yes, it's just like me. Then it's hard to balance personal life and also professional life. I think this is my biggest challenge nowadays. I feel you.
I am so jealous about all of yours because just me working in person nowadays, I feel like, oh my gosh, I am so now all the place is so, how can I say, regretted, atrasado.
Yeah, maybe not late, right? How can we say this? It's not late, right?
Not developed, not desenvolvido, something
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah, I understand you too, because you work at the city hall, right? And then like we need people to receive the seats in there, right?
Yeah, many tasks
I don't know what
look at. Many tasks I look at, it doesn't make sense nowadays. Come on, guys, we have internet. You can do everything online. But oh my gosh, something doesn't change. It's very.
Yeah, my mom works as a public servant too, and it's interesting because there is a lot of people that they want to go there, right? Like they want to solve their problem there, and like it's difficult for them to solve things online, even when they can. So I feel you can, like, just go home and solve it at home, like. I feel you. Very good, guys. I always keep to question number 4 because I think the third I already know what you guys think. We kind of talked about it. So how do you guys think technology can provide geographic freedom? I'll start with you again. What do you think?
Technology can provide because you telephones or
Yeah, your connection is cutting off a little bit.
yeah,
like
I see here a message in my window.
Maybe if you want to turn the camera off, I think it can help.
Okay.
Let's try it.
Technology can provide because the cell phone, laptop, internet, it's easy to work from home. It's easy you complete your tasks. You don't need to be there for work, for delivery what you need. I think it like that way.
Yeah, I don't know if we have so many strategies nowadays to work to work remotely, right? Like we can do it at any place. Like we just need a device and internet, right? Like So this is really nice.
But
go ahead.
For me it's I think in work hybrid, I think it's a good way to crescer, né? Develop in my career. It's maybe in a few years I moved to São Paulo maybe, and for I developed in my career. I think you don't match your potential if you stay in home office. How the time of your career. I can see this in my vision.
Yeah, I work as a community manager, so I feel that there are some moments we need to connection, like we need to talk to each other in person, you know. But I think this needs to be used strategically, you know. It's not to do it every day, but like we can have some moments, some happy hours or some events to connect people in person. I don't think it needs to be everything, you know. So
I miss
I
the happy
totally,
hours.
yeah, happy hours or like events to, I don't know, like seminaries or events where like we can connect to other professionals, right?
Yes.
Very good, Lou. I loved it. What do you think about it, Kelly? Share with us.
Yeah, I guess the main point could be the opportunity that you have now, especially for talking about working technology. Imagine I live in northeast of the country in the small city. It's here doesn't have a lot of companies about technology. So if I start to study that, I couldn't have any opportunity here or very small opportunity. And with technology, I have the world on my hands. So that's amazing. I guess it's the main point.
I loved it. Yes, you said something nice, you know, you have the world in our hands, and that's it. Like we can connect with like people from all the world. That's so nice. It's crazy to think about it, right? But it's nice at the same time. Yeah, very good. And Kelly, do you see, like, of course you were saying that like when I first asked you, you told me, oh, I don't think it's nice to work in person and everything. And I get you, because maybe your job, the environment and everything. Do you feel that we can develop ourselves working in person somehow, you know, creating these connections and everything? Can it be good?
Yeah, like you said, in points moments, not every single day. For sure, having events and the share personal experience could be great. Uh, of course, talking online is amazing, but in person, you can feel more the experience. But if we have just some moments, for sure we will improve our human skills. Yeah. So, but yeah, just in some moments, not every single day, please.
Very good. And Lucas, what do you think about it? Share with us.
I think for question,
Yes, the four.
I think technology can provide geographic window and many devices, example, cell phone, notebooks, tablets, and is facilitate connection in peoples.
Very good. I would like to ask another question here, guys, because I feel that some of them we have already talked about, like if you could choose which working model would you adopt, how important is remote work when looking for a job? Oh, this is a good one. How important is remote work when looking for a new job? And I want to start with you, Kelly. Have you already started looking for a new job? Like, how can we use technology in our advantage, you know, to look for new jobs? What do you think?
Yeah, I didn't start to look for a new job because I am a pure beginner. I just start to study about the fundamentals on JavaScript now, and but for sure, I use the internet for show what I already know, like show my projects on social media, and for sure platforms like Linkaging, and I can get, how can I say that, connection with people that they already have experience and creating networking. And I believe it's all.
Yes, I've heard Linkaging is. I am there and I use it, but I usually don't use it to look for a job, at least not for now. But it's really nice to see like a lot of IT guys like sharing what they are learning, like sharing their courses, their experiences, and getting jobs. We here on Talk and Talk, we have a huge community of students of like tech students, and this is really really nice to see them like posting and sharing stuff. I really like. I don't understand anything, but I like seeing. Lua, your turn. What about you? How important is remote work when we are looking for a job nowadays? Mainly in tech, right?
Oh, it's a priority when I'm looking for a job. When I start 6 months ago, I wrote in my I don't know the word.
What
It's
is the line?
I can I don't want to take off.
You don't want to say in Portuguese?
But it's a place where I wrote some strategies, some objective, and I wrote my goal is to work from home, you know. So for me, it's so important because I can't go to another city, to São Paulo or Curitiba or Florianópolis. It's big cities with great opportunities in the technology, but I can't because I can't pay two rents because I have to pay here, and I will have. I can't move. And for me, work in technology, it's a goal for me, and I have to work from home. Now I see myself working hybrid, like I said, and because I want to develop my career. I talk too much. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right, Lua, it's all right. Like you are talking like you had like a board, like where you have your goals.
Yeah,
Board. Okay.
it's this word
It's okay, it's okay.
just
Very good.
flew
This is
away
nice.
from my head.
It's okay, it's okay. So it's really nice to have a board where like you can visualize your goals and the things you want to achieve, because you will like look at it every day, right? And you will work hard to get it. So this is really nice. Yeah.
Now I use Notion, and I just don't wrote nothing in there. Just my entire life is on Notion.
Yes, I am suspicious because guys, if there is something I love, this is Notion, learning how to use it, watching videos about how to add widgets, how to let it beautiful, how to change the colors. I love Notion. Oh my God. Well, maybe we can have a talk just about Notion,
Yeah.
how to use Notion to organize your time. I would love getting a meeting about it. Very good, Lua. And Lucas, how about you? Share with us. It's the sixth one.
For me, is very important. My course actually is integral class, and my job is counseling for classes. So remote work is very important for me.
So you study full time, but you also work full time.
My
Go
my,
ahead.
my work is 13 hours week. 30 hours week, and no, it's flexible. I work in Sunday, night.
You work when you have time.
Yes.
I got it. I got it. Very good, Lucas. That's hard. Very good. Yeah. It's so hard to study and work, right, guys? I am like facing it. I'm like taking some courses, and when it's like night, I am so tired, like, oh, I do need to study. But I'm tired. So I can imagine how you feel, Lucas. Well, guys, there is a good question here about our parents, or if your parents are not here, if they are not here with us, you can share about someone in your family. So how do you think your parents or some older relatives would feel if they had to work remotely from now on? Oh, this is a good one. My father couldn't do it because he has a company. It's he fixes cars. Oh my God. So it's impossible to fix cars remotely. Just if he guides the client, you know, but I think it wouldn't be possible. But my mom, she has been thinking about it to work remotely, and I think it would be good for her. It takes a lot of time to take the bus. São Paulo has a lot of traffic, so I think she wouldn't complain, you know, but my father can't. And how do you think it would be for you, Kelly, in your family?
My parents is already retired. The last week, my father asked me, "You should teach me use a computer," because I told it to him that I do some freelance job, and he said, "I would like make money with computer. You should to teach me." So I believe that he could do this, but the big problem is about the time. They will not take so serious time for job at home. I believe that they would be difficult for them is to be disciplined about the time work time.
Yes, definitely. It is challenging. And of course, the rhythm is different, right? When you are like older. So I understand. Yeah, very good. And how do you think it would be for you and your family, Lucas?
My mom is loved. is speak. She speak. I. She speak. Get. I not work. I think not work.
She thinks you don't work.
Yes.
Yeah. But like, how do you think she would feel if she needed to work from home? She would like this idea.
Yes, she would like. Is more different. Ep, ep, for working. Sorry, sorry.
It's okay. What's the word that you need? Qual a palavra que você precisa? We can help you. It's okay.
É muito diferente da forma que ela sempre trabalhou.
Ah, yes. I got you. Like, it's a different generation, right? Like the different time.
Generation. Exato.
Yeah, different
time,
different generation. I feel you. Very good. But my mom, she thinks I don't work, you know, like I am here in the meeting and she answers sometimes. It's crazy. But it's not all the time, you know, it's sometimes like I try, like when I close the door, she knows I can't talk, you know. And that's it. And how about you, Lua? How do you think it would be for you?
Oh, maybe very challenging, but she works with sales, and her entire life, and with Natura, Avon, and in these days she don't work a lot, but she sells some products yet, and she don't know, because she work with the cell phone and send text to people, send promotions, and maybe she working in remotely as well, and she don't know, but work remotely like me, and like Lucas, my mom, sometimes thought I don't work too, but it's a other generation, like you said, and it's very challenging for they understand what we make in front of the computer all these days, and 8 hours like per day, maybe more. Have days I spend here like 12 hours, and I study in digital house. It's like more 4 hours in front of the computer, but it's very good, but for they maybe it's very challenging to make this transition, you know.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but you said something nice, you know, your mom, she sells stuff, and sometimes she uses her cell phone to do it. Like maybe if she learns about like digital marketing, she could start selling things and like working from home too, you know. That is a lot of people, there are a lot of people working from home, like on like using Instagram, or I don't know, like other social medias, right?
Yeah, of course. Maybe she can get a lot of money, and give me some money too, like when I'm I am child, you know.
That's a good life, right? Yeah,
It has a chance.
it would be good. Yes. Unfortunately, we get older and we need to pay our own bills, right? That's bad. It was good when
very good.
I can't complain. Yeah, but I totally feel you. Very good, guys. I think we can talk about the last one. Why do you think some tech companies still insist on face-to-face work, even though it's entirely possible to perform all tasks remotely? This is a good question. I will start with you now. What do you think about it?
I think it's I can't say what I will say. I will think it in another word. It's something no sense, you know, because have researches about this. The people work more in home than working in company. Have a lot of researches and about this in the internet, and maybe it's a thing. Some people want to control everything, you know, and thought they can't control when the people is still in they visualize the people, see the people, and can control how the people, you know. But this is not possible. This is no sense, and that is my opinion about this subject.
I loved it. Yes, I didn't think about it, but that thing you said about control, I think it's a good point, you know, because the managers can see what everybody's doing, and I think it shows a little bit of lack of trust on the employees, right? So I feel that at first, when you start working from home, it can be challenging because we are still learning how to do it, learning the best strategies. But when you get it, or when you try like different strategies, it works. Like we are more. I don't know if you guys feel this way, but I feel I am more productive here at home than if I go to the office, because I have a lot of distraction, like my coworkers. I don't know, the place itself. I usually can't focus when I am in person. So I really like what you said about control.
When I work in person, I work with 7 people in the room. It's impossible to concentrate in what you need to do.
Yes.
And in home, it's just me, the computer, and one or another meeting in Zoom. It's a lot meeting in Zoom. We have to talk about this too.
Oh my God, yes, we do need to talk about Zoom meetings. I need to, yeah, like Zoom fatigue, this is a subject I love because guys, really, for real, I have lots of meetings every day. So
Send an email or a message in
yeah.
Teams.
I can't, I don't know, it's difficult because, look, I work in a community, I like to talk to people, I don't like texting. So it's like, for me, it's harder, but okay. Thank you so much. And how about you, Lucas? What do you think? Like, do you think control is the only thing? Share with us.
I think this employee is dismotivated in companies. He they look for other companies. Is possible hybrid job or remote?
Yes, like compare the companies, right? Like try to follow the example. This is a good idea. Yeah, very good. And how about you, Kelly? Share with us.
I believe that is because of tradition. It's very difficult to break some system. Despite it, I can't imagine a world without internet, but the internet is something new actually. And this new model is something very new. So I believe it's take time for people get used to that. Many people already like this, but for others is not so good. So I think it's just something about tradition and time to take used with that, because it's really new model of job.
Couldn't agree more with you. It was really nice what you said. Yeah, I think we are used to this like traditional model, right? I just want to share with you before I bring the guys from the breakout room. There is a really nice Instagram called Be Officeless. They talk about working from home, and better strategies and everything. I think it's really nice. They bring good perspectives about this remote model. Guys, we are almost over, and I want to hear from all of you. How was your first experience here? If you liked it, how was your first time for you, Kelly?
That was amazing, and thank you for the opportunity. Actually, I feel comfortable. Sometimes I forget that this is recording and showing YouTube. But it was amazing. I like it. You are great. How can I say facilitador in English?
You can say hostess.
You make yours comfortable. Hostess. Yeah. I feel
good.
comfortable if you think.
No, thank you. That's good. And I was thinking of something and I forgot what you said. Oh, okay. You were talking about the video, right? I don't remember it's live, guys. There are a lot of things about my personal life on YouTube. If you go to our channel, you can see myself sharing my life. Everything is on YouTube. And like most of the time, like, people don't watch it, so it's okay. Sometimes they do, and they tell you, oh, I saw you on YouTube, and that's true, right? I was there. But like, a lot of times, like, people don't watch it. And how was your first experience, Luca? Share with us.
I'm happy. I'm comfortable. It's nice, and new people speak other languages is hard, but I happy. It's comfortable.
Very good. That's amazing. I am here to help you to feel comfortable, of course, and to, I don't know, like, we are here to make connections, and to make mistakes. So it's totally fine. Yeah, very good. And how about you, Lua? How was it for you?
So as the meeting progressed, I became very more comfortable in speaking, and how you see I talk too much. It's always been like this, and yeah, I love it, this type of class. My listening is good. I understand how you say to me, but I have to work on my speaking, of course, and this is a good way to.
Oh, he froze. You froze, Luan, but it's okay. Yes, you are more than invited, guys. I have my own meetings on Wednesdays in the morning at 9 a.m. and on Friday. Tomorrow is going to be my last Friday at 5 p.m. So you guys are invited. We're going to talk about subtitles and learning languages. Like, is it helpful to study or to learn a new language using the subtitles or not? It's going to be the subject, and I'm really excited. So this is my invitation for you. Okay, I'm going to bring in all the guys from the breakout room back and check how the conversation was there, if they enjoyed this topic and everything. All right.
Okay.
Woo, almost over. You guys nailed it. It was amazing. You talked, you understood everything. I'm really happy for you, it was pretty good. Now we need to wait 1 minute for them to come back. And okay,
I want to thank you, because how of we here stay very comfortable because of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It was really nice talking to you guys. I loved it. And yeah, I even forgot I was in a tech meeting, so that I told you I was nervous. But I think we nailed it. It was pretty good. Yeah, and the guys are coming back. They still have 3 seconds to return, and they are back right now. All right. I think they enjoyed it because they're talking and talking. Tamiris, how was the conversation? You guys stayed there until the last second. Right?
It's very good.
Yeah, very good. And how about you, Ivaldo? How was it for you?
For me, always fantastic.
Yeah. What is the working model you follow nowadays, Ivaldo? Do you work from home, in person?
For me, I like home office
Okay.
because I feel freedom. Freedom
Yes.
for me is more important. But I think after the work, go out with my friends, my family, because if no, I will stay crazy.
Yes, Ivaldo, I feel you. And I was saying this here in the main room, the challenge for me to disconnect from work, because it's my place, my bedroom is my office, and then it's difficult to disconnect, right? I understand. I need to do like
Yes.
you. Like today, this week, I didn't go to the gym any day because I was like, oh, I need to finish something else. And then I am just prioritizing other stuff. I need to follow your tips, Devon. Well, there is a girl here. I know she's a dentist. So I want to know from you, Wanda.
I want to work it. The conversation was really good. Every person is so interesting. And for me, as a dentist, is a little bit difficult. But a day, I don't know, can invent, I don't know, inventar, how
Yes.
to fix the tooth in a more place.
To find some strategies to do something from home, right? I have no idea if it works, if it's possible. I don't think so, right?
No, it's impossible.
Just it's not the same, right?
Make a clinic in your home. It's home office.
Maybe metaverse, maybe.
Yeah. A chair in there and it's home office.
Very good, Wanda. Maybe if you take your chair to your office, Wanda, it's going to be home office. You know, take your chair and your clients, your patients to the office. It's going to be home office. Guys, we are running out of time. I have just sent here in the chat the link for you to send your feedback. And if you want to connect with me on LinkedIn, here you also have my LinkedIn account. You can connect with me there, follow, and we can keep talking, keep in contact. All right. Don't forget the feedback is anonymous. So I don't know if you are complaining, if you are saying something. Well, I don't know who is going to say anything, but it's good to suggest stuff, to say if you liked it, to complain. We are here to listen to you too. All right. Your opinion really matters for us. Guys, I hope you have a great night. It was such a pleasure. Thank you so much for coming, and see you around. All right. Thank you.